2023 has been a year of too many games, from great and exceptional pieces of art to mid-level and even horrendous video games. We don't talk about them. This year we get a bit of everything and almost for everyone. The list will compile games from every console system, but there will be a bit more for those playing on PC. Sorry, I play on PC. Here is June's list of supers, the best of the greatest. Also, happy 2024! Final Fantasy XVI was released on June 22nd of 2023, developed by Square Enix, a video game continuation on an incredible long franchise. We play as Clive Rosefield, who becomes involved in the growing conflict between Balisthea nations and a secret power driving the war. The game received a great reception on OpenCritic. It scored a mighty 88. Final Fantasy XVI is an action role-playing game in which players take control of the protagonist in a rotating party of AI-controlled companions through segmented open areas across the continents of Balisthea. Though the setting and characters are new, many elements from previous entries are kept. Since the game hasn't been released on PC, I couldn't serve the reviews and reception from users on Steam, so into Metacritic I dove, and while critics received the game in a great way, there's a slow divide between players over on Metacritic. Many complain Final Fantasy XVI broke the RPG that the franchise has always been known for and became an action game with a very little RPG elements. Main story and side quests are also seen as lacking and lost of charm. Still, many more praise it for its engaging storyline, memorable characters, refined gameplay mechanics, stunning graphics, and captivating music. By the way, the music is some of the best elements from the game. If you have played and enjoyed previous Final Fantasy games, then this is one probably that should be on your next to try or to your wish list. Dave the Diver came out on June 28th of 2023 and was developed by Mint Rocket. Aside from the controversy on the Game Awards, Dave the Diver is an awesome game with an addictive gameplay loop and some over-the-top story. The game has an overwhelmingly positive batch from more than 17,000 reviews. We control Dave, a deep-sea diver who is talked into managing a sushi restaurant and supplying it with the fish they need. We can collect resources to upgrade or craft new items for Dave to use, such as diving gear and weapons to use in boss fights against giant underwater creatures. During the morning or afternoon, you get to dive and collect fish or other sea creatures as well as treasures. In the evenings, you manage the sushi restaurant. We can unlock recipes to cook, attract influential customers, renovate the restaurant by adding decorations, hire employees, and many more things. Diving for fish isn't easy and without consequences. Being defeated in combat causes Dave to drop all his cargo except for one item as he is rescued. So, this is not everything a reward. There are consequences. You also didn't fish just for your own restaurant needs. You can also get for upgrades. We are also asked by others to perform various favors, quests for them involving exploration, research, or finding rare items. Jump in and dive to collect your prizes on this full of personality game. Also, bonus points. Dave the Diver did a DLC collaboration with another best of the greatest from March, Dredge. Two exceptional fishing games join in to bring a spectacular DLC. Street Fighter came back with its 7th installment on June 1st of 2023. Developed by Capcom, this new fighting game from a well-known franchise, it did many changes to its core mechanics to ease the experience for new players. Those changes worked as the game got a great reception. On Steam, Street Fighter VI has a very positive batch from almost 20,000 reviews. We can play as one of the many legendary masters like Ryu, Chun-Li, Luke, Jamie, Kimberly, and more. This latest edition, each character features striking new redesigns and accelerating cinematic specials. Its graphical upgrade also brings a new look and feel to the game's combat and fighting sequences. One of the best elements built into the game is accessibility, which allows players of any skill level to enjoy the game. Street Fighter VI offers a highly evolved combat system with 3 control types: classic, modern, and dynamic, allowing you to quickly play to your skill level. It also offers different modes to test and engage. World Tour, an immersive single-player story mode, takes your avatar to meet the masters who will take you under their wing and teach you their style and techniques. Or the Battle Hub, Street Fighter's take on a multiplayer lobby where you can play against other players, or head over to the game center to enjoy some Capcom classic arcade games. If you're a fan of Street Fighter, any of them, then this should be your next great conquest. Even if you don't play fighting games, this one could be the one to pull you in. Brotato is a top-down arena shooter roguelike released on June 23rd of 2023, developed by Blobfish. This type of game is a reminder you don't need spectacular graphics for the brain to go brrr in the best possible way. I say this because the game received an overwhelmingly positive batch from more than 65,000 reviews. You play a potato wielding up to 6 weapons at a time to fight off hordes of aliens. You must survive waves lasting 20 to 90 seconds each and kill off as many aliens as you can during that time. Collect materials to gain experience and gain items from the shop between waves of enemies. Essentially a Vampire Survivors-like game, a bullet hell roguelike where movement and good combination of weapons, power, and stats are essential to survive. Brotato is a super fun game that's perfect for a casual gaming session. The combat is simple but satisfying, and the gore visuals are cartoonish and over the top, so it's more funny than gory. The game has a lighthearted feel to it, and the story is quirky and entertaining, with plenty of humor sprinkled throughout. So Brotato is a great option for those looking for another Vampire Survivors experience, or a simply a short game to enjoy in a burst. 20 Minutes Till Dawn is another great option that mimics Vampire Survivors gameplay and feel. Though unlike the other options out there, this game has a very distinct art style that resembles the experience from the game. The game was released on June 8 of 2023 and was developed by one person called Flan, or Flané. I might be saying it wrong. The game was received incredibly well with almost 24,000 reviews, giving it a very positive batch on Steam. In the game, similar to Vampire Survivors, we face an onslaught of endless hordes and outlast the night in 20 minutes till dawn. Create dynamic builds from a variety of weapons, runes, and special abilities in order to survive for 20 minutes. The game features active progression that carries across all runs. With each kill, you gain souls. These are used to harness the power of runes and enhance your overall strength. Experiment with fresh build opportunities through a suite of additional characters and weapons to unlock. Use each death to your advantage and grow more powerful for the next run. The game has 3 different game modes: Standard, where each round lasts 20 minutes, Quick Play, where the rounds last 10 minutes, and an Endless mode without a time limit. For Standard and Quick Play, the player is also able to choose the session's difficulty between, called Darkness. Each increase in darkness reduces the player's efficacy or increases that of the monsters they face, up to 15 times, thus making it not just a challenge but also an addictive loop gameplay. Grab 20 Minutes Till Dawn at an incredibly cheap price and enjoy hours upon hours of content. That is, if you enjoy games like Vampire Survivors. Now with one honorable mention, Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, released on June 29th of 2023 and developed by Capcom, a remake of the game of the same name released in 2010. On Steam, it has over 2,000 reviews, giving it an overwhelmingly positive batch. This is a single-player puzzle adventure game where players control the character Sizzle, an amnesiac ghost with supernatural powers. Gameplay is split into 2 sections, gathering information by navigating through the city and saving lives by traveling back in time. Players can press the Ghost button to swap between the real world and the Ghost world, an alternate dimension in which time does not pass. The game has a cool, mysterious feel to it, and the story is captivating. It's like playing through a thrilling mystery novel. Give it a try if you enjoy clever puzzles and a fascinating story. But that's all for this video. Let me know in the comments, did you know about these games? Have you forgotten about them? Did you think any of them will make it to your Game of the Year list? What other suggestions do you have from specifically June or maybe the next upcoming months? Because yes, I am finishing this list. But let's start this conversation. I'm the Honey Badger, and I love to talk about everything gaming from news to games. If you liked the video, remember to leave a like and share. It really helps. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Keep on gaming. And Happy New Year's.